So the tip-off, it's Miami. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Tucker can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Lowry gets double teamed. Robinson finds Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. The pass to Tucker. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. Stolen by Tucker. In transition, here comes Miami. From outside the arc. They get it back. Adebayo on the follow.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Reddish, defended by Butler. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And it's Lowry penetrating for 3. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside Butler. Nifty move. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And the Heat get another bucket right there. 43 seconds left in the first. Young taking his time here. To the wing on the left. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 5.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Caballo the screen, and it's Lowry penetrating. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Well, they're passing to Lowry. Lets the three fly. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Foul. Third team foul.
Here's Young. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami ahead. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Young outside, kicks it to Capella. Collins dishes to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Pass to Reddish. And he hits it to tie the game up. Reddish has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Atlanta. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Lowry drives in. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 8 points. In your experience, Brett, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Young with no one around, and the three ball is good. He's got 8.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Welcome, your Miami Heat dancers. Your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Butler with the drive. 4 on the shot clock. Lowry's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 4.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
The kick outside to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Young, no good. Miami leading by 6. Here he goes. Butler finds Adebayo. Here's Tucker. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Now, Hero kept alive.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. So it's the Hawks after the Heat pick up 2. Double team on Williams. Young from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Out to the right wing. There's the screen. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, DeLon Wright.
There's Hero with the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Miami.
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Hawks, 22.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Oladipo. And it's Dedmon in at the center, locking down the middle. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat leading by 9. Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. Atlanta's shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Nobody near Williams. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Pretty good mid-range player there. The touch from Lou Williams, especially on those kind of jumpers, that one's on the money.
Oladipo against Wright. Strus. Rebound by Jang. The Hawks trail by 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Right inside. Guarded by Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Huerter passes to Jang. That's good from 17 feet away.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Huerter's pass leads to an open look.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
To the middle, and another shot. Dedmon's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 5. And Wright kicks to Zhang. Right, looking around. Back to Jang. Right, outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right outside. Pass to Herter. It doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oladipo goes in. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Over in the corner, Hero. 5 on the clock, a 3, and the Heat, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Oladipo against Wright. Passes to Jang. And it goes down 2 points. Jang's got 4 this quarter.
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
The pass to Strus. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Oladipo after the basket by Atlanta. Good saving. Banked in off the glass.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Wright. He dishes it to Jang. Pass to Herter. He takes it in. Back to Jang. The kick out to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Hero's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big man.
Young outside. Passes it to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
And he makes both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lowry against Young. There's the pass to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Robinson misses. The Hawks trail by 8. This one for 3. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Collins.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
The drive by Lowry. Pass to Tucker. From deep. The Heat rebound. Outside for Robinson. Three-pointer. Trae Young grabs the miss. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Driving in. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Young left side. Stolen by Robinson. In transition. Here comes Miami. Butler with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Beyond the arc. A shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the wide open shot from Reddish bangs home the trifecta.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Outside Butler. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Hawks. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
And Young, here we go. Outside Bogdanovich to take the lead. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Robinson kicks it to Lowry. Launches it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 5.
You know, that was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Young pass to Reddish. Lets it go with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. And now an 8-point Miami lead. Now Young. From downtown. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Tucker dishes to Lowry. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Adebayo back to Butler. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Young with the ball. From deep three-point range, and no good that time. And so it's Miami winning this one. Even. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Al. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Lowry drives in. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Paul against Butler. Into the lane. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Crowder outside. Now here's Bridges. Driving in. Second chance effort. Ayton, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Robinson. Back to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Outside Butler. Tries it from the top of the key. And Booker pulls it down.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Paul drives in. Outside for Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. A minute 37 left in the opening quarter. Paul against Lowry. Outside Tucker. From the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Crowder goes in. Outside for Booker. Bridges left side. Pass to Paul. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Butler on the wing. Shoots over Paul. Butler can't get it to go.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
He shoots. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Paul.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. And here's Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Booker. For three, Robinson. Crowder grabs the miss. Outside Paul. Over Lowry. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of one quarter of...
All right, Lucas coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Butler passes to Lowry. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Lowry.
Blocking foul called on James Harden. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on D. Lowry outside. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Tucker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Paul. To the inside. Crowder, that's good.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Lowry outside. Left side Tucker from downtown. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Paul into the lane. To the right side. For three. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's got 7 points.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix. Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great. Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Robinson with a steal. And here's Lowry from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Heat lead by 5.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's Booker on the wing. Butler with a steal. for three, Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Here's Booker. The putback. Adebayo grabs the board. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Strus. Booker against Hero. Just 5 on the clock. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so they foul intentionally. And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Paul. Crowder right side. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Jacks up a 3. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Heat, 26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Butler's got 6.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Lowry, good.
Well, historically, Kyle Lowry has been defensively disruptive, and he does his own work on the offensive end after doing it on the D. Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
And stolen by Adebayo. And he's going for the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Oladipo against Payne. Hero outside. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Shamet into the lane. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the wing on the left. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. Out to Oladipo. Here's Strus. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 14.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Payne. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Knocks down the triple.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Inside. Outside Payne. Back to Šarić. McGee passes to Šarić.
2 minutes remaining.
Fades.
2 minutes.
McGee's shot is off.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Back to Nader. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Šarić, the pass to McGee. That's tipped. And they pick up 2.
At his size, Dario Šarić can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And here's Oladipo, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Nader off the drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
And that's an intentional foul. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Mikal Bridges.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Strus. He's guarded by Bridges. Ball against Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Ball against Oladipo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Booker. Off target with the 3. Here's Strus. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oladipo, shot's good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Tucker. Stolen by Bridges.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Back to Booker. And the 3 off target.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Lowry against Paul. For 3, Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Crowder. And here's Booker. Robinson defending. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Heat shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Robinson on the wing. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. From deep three-point range.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
The 3, Booker buries it from 3.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Out to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Clock at 4. Pulls up. Robinson can't hit. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Down low. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with it. Is covered by Ayton. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Paul. The rebound by Lowry.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Now here's Tucker. Outside Butler. There's the triple. The putback. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
Outside Booker. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
2nd team foul.
And here are the Suns now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bridges. 18 feet out. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Now Lowry. Now Tucker, covered by Crowder. Back to Lowry. Adebayo up top. The 3-ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now here's Paul. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Six to shoot. For 3. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. So no problem for Miami as they get them. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps
And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in its small forward. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Bridges kicks to Crowder. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. Now, here is Young. Collins, a screen on Paul. Young with no one around. Good on the triple. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Paul looking around. Ayton in the corner. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Reddish. Into the lane. Capella, the pass to Reddish. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich against Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Paul outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And that one goes out of bounds. Just touched by Ayton. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Reddish kicks to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich goes in. Count that one. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Bridges. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. And stolen by Ayton. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Got a piece of it. Young against Paul. Ayton a screen on Young. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Young drives in. Crowder with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Collins. Kicks it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The Hawks again can't hit. Booker looking around. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish.
Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for the Suns, drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Fast break, the Hawks. And here they go. Collins, good. Collins has got his first points of the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Great positioning on the putback.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Young against Paul. Young pass to Reddish. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Booker, and Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Reddish. Lock at 6. Outside Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's tipped. Pass to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul over Young. Rebounded by Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Reddish kicks to Collins. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Reddish. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. It's Collins with the drive, and finished off by Collins.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No good from Booker.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
All finds Ayton. Bridges for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Cabela's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Young drives in. There's the triple. And Reddish the bucket on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Hooker the pass to Paul. Fires from deep. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Nailed from three-point land. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Paul with the ball. Driving the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When Chris Paul takes it to the cup, he is always expecting some physical contact. He is used to nailing shots despite whatever comes his way.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience.
All right, Dave, thank you. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, we've got DeAndre Hunter. DeJuan Wright is out there with Williams. Then it's Gorgie Day. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Tipped away. Jang with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Hunter for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Pass to Williams. And there's the drive to the paint. Here's Jang. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Atlanta leading by 20. Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Hunter. And Jang kicks to Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell. An excellent shooter off the catch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he drives in. They need this. McGee's shot is off. And it's Wright with the ball for the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Williams. The 3. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Wright. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. From deep three-point range, Herter, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is?
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Wright dishes to Hunter. Driving inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the lockdown with the break. The pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Wright looking around. He kicks to Jang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. The 3. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Nader. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Payne finds Shamet. Now here is McGee. Over Jang. Rebound by Jang. The Hawks leading by 20. Wright outside. Jang against McGee. In the corner, it's Hunter. And a miss there on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stops, pops. There's the feed to Jang. And Hunter, here we go. Count that bucket. Hunter's got 7 points. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And here is Wright. In the corner, it's Hunter. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks on top. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Bridges. A shot by Reddish, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awful.
A nice shot by Booker.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Young passes to Capella. Over Ayton. And it's Capella missing. Suns trail by 17. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ayton dishes to Bridges. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Crowder. Bridges left side. The dish to Ayton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
At the top of the key, Ayton. The 3. Collins grabs the miss.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They have a 19-point lead. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
And it's Paul penetrating. The kick out to Crowder. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Phoenix ball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Ayton missing. Atlanta leading by 22. Reddish the pass to Young. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns. On the wing, Booker. Going inside. It's stolen by Reddish. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Capella, high post. Over Ayton. And it's Capella missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Young from deep three-point range. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Booker up top, defended by Young. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the
Allie, it's all yours. Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Now Capella. 5 on the clock. Collins with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Second chance shot. Pass to Bogdanovich. Robinson with the block. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Lets it go from deep.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Bogdanovich.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Robinson. Puts up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Right side Bogdanovich. There's Young with the 3. Drops in the 3.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Lowry outside. Driving to the basket. Outside Robinson. Here's Butler. He can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Fans of our reception get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dance.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Lowry from the arc. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Reddish. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Collins finds Capella. Knocks it loose. Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Lowry with it, picked up by Collins. And Tucker gets it to go.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Outside Young, outside Bogdanovich. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get down. For the ATL Hawks. Dancer. The ATL Hawks Dancers dance team.
Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Lowry outside. Drives to the hoop. To the inside. Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Here's Reddish. Butler covering. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. From deep. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Butler with a steal. Out to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 13-5 run. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Reddish. The kick out to Young. Back to Reddish. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Robinson on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Bogdanovich. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Lowry, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry with it, picked up by Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 11.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
So it's Miami now. 11-point game.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Here's Adebayo. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, he throws that one away. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. And he drives in. Adebayo grabs the board. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. From deep. Unable to get that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Tucker gets it to go. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone that averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Robinson gets the bucket.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. To the paint. Adebayo finds Robinson. Here's Tucker. The three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Miami calls time.
Hey fans, who won the free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans for Atlanta Hawks fans.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Lowry outside, beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Right against Lowry. Williams into the lane. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Miami foul. That's his second personal foul. Team third.
The first one falls.
That's the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Oladipo. Hero outside. Three-pointer. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Right with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami trailing. Kicks it to Hero. Jacks up at 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hunter on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
And Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Now here's Herter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Williams into the lane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's so hard to guard Lou Williams without fouling. He just moves around in such a herky-jerky way, especially when he's slashing like this.
And Williams drops them both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Oladipo with a drop.
Out of the way! Wow!
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. Here's Herter. Here's Jang. The kick to Hunter. Back to Jang. Pass to Hunter. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 8.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Right, the pass to Williams. Back to Jang. Outside Herter. Driving inside. And he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And there it is for him. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Into the lane. Pass to Hunter. Back to Jang. The kick to Hunter. Rebound by the Heat. Tucker with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Butler with the ball. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
First team foul. Second for your Hawks.
And here's Lowry. He's got 10. Outside Robinson. Six to shoot. Right side, Butler. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
they have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Outside Young. And Young draws the double. And Reddish, here we go. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Takes it inside. Pass to Tucker. There's the 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Miami has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Hero. He's checked in for Miami. On the take. Pass to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Lowry. Guarded by Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Outside Young. Up top Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dump.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Now Lowry. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Adebayo finds Lowry. Outside Butler. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Young against Lowry, and here's Hero. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Young. Here's Reddish. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Young. Deflects the pass. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Lowry with it. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with it, guarded by Young. Adebayo passes to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. It's tipped. Adebayo, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Hero. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Such a dogged defender as Butler's instincts right there get him the steal.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero.
Substitution. Duncan Robinson.
41 seconds left to play in the 4th. Here's Young. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive by Atlanta. Launches it. Pass to Reddish. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler on the wing. The 3. Can't connect. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry.
Up. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Robinson. Clock is at 3. Lowry inside the line. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker, with no one around, hits it from three-point range.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside, Robinson. Tucker with the ball. Back to Robinson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Crowder. Ball for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Lowry finds Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Butler.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Back to Robinson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Butler.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Outside Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Shot clock at 6. Butler against Bridges. Shoots from the baseline. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Jacks up a 3. And stolen by Butler. Here's Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns leading by 6. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Paul against Robinson. Paul with the steal. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
You want one? You gotta get loud. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. That is your Miami Heat Dancers. Make some noise, fans.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his third assist on the night. Lowry against Paul. Lowry drawing the double team. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Paul surveying the floor. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy make.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Butler against Bridges. The pass to Tucker. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Paul against Lowry. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Tucker can't get it to go. Suns leading by 12. Crowder goes in. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense, superb at penetrating towards the cup.
Lowry passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. The tray. And it's Miami with the rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. Outside Robinson. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Booker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Driving inside. Pass to Adebayo. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Crowder. Bridges with the steal. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Ball outside, and there's the drive. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Down by 15. From the arc. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. He takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Crowder, that's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Paul with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Paul fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Phoenix with it.
Miami Heat.
All right, David, thank you.
The Suns, 34.
So we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Cruz in at the small forward. And here's Payne. And he drives in. No good on that one. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat trail by 13. Hero from long range. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Passes it to Payne from the baseline. They get the rebound. Rejected by Dedmon. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Oladipo. Payne covering.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Nader kicks to Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Payne.
Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shamet kicks to Johnson. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Driving in, here's Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Up top, Oladipo. Payne covering. Hero on the wing. He has 6.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, our Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. He's perfect from the line this time. Suns leading by 14. Ball with the ball. 6 points for him. Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. The shot will not fall. And Miami the other way now. Lowry against Crowder. Lowry dishes to Tucker. And he gets it to go. Tucker's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Kyle Lowry loves the chance to catch the defense napping in the pick and roll. Pretty much no one better at getting it going.
Now the pass to Booker. 1:19 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Adebayo. One-on-one here. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Now Hero. 8 points for him. Shoots over Crowder. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Outside Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. A crossover. Can't get the layup.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Duncan Robinson, he's jacked in for Hero.
Now in the game, Duncan Robinson.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Crowder inside. He's guarded by Adebayo.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. High arcing shot. Rebound by Butler. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Robinson goes in. Now Butler launches it. That one doesn't drop. Ball against Robinson. Ball outside. Into the lane. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this week?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Booker, Lowry covering. Robinson against Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Paul passes to Bridges. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And they go to the intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Robinson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. There's the drive and the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Bridges attacking. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with the screen on Booker. Pass to Lowry. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Robinson. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Charity stripe shot. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Robinson dishes to Tucker. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And stolen by Ayton. Booker in the corner. Can they get it? Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat trail by 10 with the drive. A nice shot by Tucker.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Booker left side. On the wing, Booker from downtown. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his fourth rebound in this one. Robinson passes to Tucker, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Suns lead. The drive by Paul, and Adebayo sends it back. In transition, here comes Miami. Bridges with the steal. They're running. Here's Booker. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the dunk by Booker.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Butler. All sorts of time. Doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. From deep. Miami grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Booker and the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
So the Suns win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building.
great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Outside Young, clock at 6. Pass to Reddish, launches a 3, and he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul with it. Driving in, out to Bridges, the 3. Collins with the rebound. Here's Reddish, back to Bogdanovich. Outside Young, and here's Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Capella finds Collins. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Bridges. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ayton. Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Out to the wing. Up top, Paul. He takes it in. Out to Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Right side, Young. Back to Reddish. Pass to Capella. Over to the wing. Young against Booker. Here's Reddish. Back to Young. And Booker pulls it down.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
Paul against Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Reddish.
Hawks foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Paul. There's the drive. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Reddish on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Bogdanovich. 1:52 left in the first quarter here. And the shot goes in.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Now Collins. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Paul drives in. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Young against Paul. Reddish. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. Now here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Goes goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Collins with a screen on Paul. There's Young with the three. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Crowder from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Reddish on the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Here's Reddish from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Crowder outside. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Releases. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Paul against Bogdanovich. Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. He shoots again. The rebound by the Hawks.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Collins outside. Pass to Reddish. Off target from outside. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Outside Young. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Capella finds Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
He drops it from range. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Collins with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Collins.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Stolen by Collins. Stolen by Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got his first basket. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Capella. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
It's Booker on the wing. And here's Crowder from the arc. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Booker finds Crowder. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Capella.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Back to Capella. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Bogdanovich from long range. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Paul into the lane. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Paul against Young. Pass to Reddish. Capella, screen on Bridges to the middle. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
35 seconds left in the first half of this game.
Hawks foul. Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Ayton. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Right outside. Pass to Williams. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he buries his first look.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Paul against Wright. Outside Booker. Picked it out of midair. Here's Herter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the shooting guard position.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Back to Herter. With the drive. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Phoenix shooting a nice 50% for the game. Nader's shot is off.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And Hunter, here we go. And he jams it home with authority.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Williams defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nader. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 11.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Payne, the pass to McGee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. McGee's got his first 2 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
The kick out to Williams. Shoots over McGee. It's rebounded by Nader. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Right, pass to Williams. Oh, McGee with the block. To the inside. Johnson with a bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Right, the pass to Hunter. Into the lane. Here's Jang. Looking to end the run. And the layup is up and in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Left side, Booker. Driving inside, uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Booker against Williams. Pass to Jang. And it's Williams off the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Count it. Jang's got 4 points this quarter. For Phoenix, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Paul passes to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Wright, driving in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Right side, Booker. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. And Booker with the jam.
Love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
And here's Wright from the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on,
and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ball stolen. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Capella. Young from long range. The Suns clear it. They led by as many as 18. Now Bridges. Driving to the basket. Capella with a block. Here's Reddish. Stolen by Ayton. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. he wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. For three, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Pass to Reddish. Tipped. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges outside. Now Crowder takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Suns lead by 21. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Outside Paul. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young against Paul. Stolen by Bridges. Now here's Paul. Takes the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Young finds Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Bridges passes to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shoots over Capella. Yep, count it.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Reddish. Six to shoot. Paul against Young. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for DeAndre Ayton.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. 3-pointer, Bridges. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Nice D from Paul.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
It's Bridges on the wing. Can't nail the jumper. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Reddish. Off the mark there with a 3. Paul with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.